Hey, one more thing I wanted to point out about the cooler. A lot of times people, and this is a small one because he only has one event today. Just like he only had to run once yesterday. So we're not going to be at the track really long. But one of the things that I like to do instead of piling a bunch of ice into my cooler is I like to freeze water bottles overnight. And so I'll freeze like 4 or 5 of these and for a small cooler like this. For my larger coolers, of course, it's more than that. But and I'll put these in and I'll use these as a way to keep my cooler cooled off. And then that way, I don't have a lot of ice taking up the cooler and it's not a mess to dump at the end. And when the ice melts in those water bottles, they're drinkable. So they kind of serve two purposes. During the last making of the video the one I previously made, thing one called me. He's in Dallas. He's driving down today to see his younger brother run. And, Brandon, he asked me, he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm making sandwiches for your brother." And there was this long pause. So, of course, he didn't want to ask. But I said, "Would you like me to make you a sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. Throw me one in there." So you'll see more of my bread is gone now because I actually, once I finished, I had to restart again. And I had to make sandwiches for both my boys today. Anyway, it's kind of exciting. His sister will be here tomorrow, well, late tonight. So tomorrow, all three of them will be here, and the two older ones will be supporting their brother, and that's always a fun thing. So anyway, that was it. I wanted to just show you my little cooler ice hack with the water bottles. And also another thing is AJ carries one of these. I fill this up with ice, pretty much like right now. It's like just filled with ice, and we will use refillable bottles throughout the course of the day to because the ice pretty much will stay ice in this thing like all day pretty much. And so we will just refill the ice with water like this. So he carries a canteen around basically the entire track meet. It's his water supply, and I kind of left that out. So I won't. Please hydrate your kids. They really need to start hydrating like 2 days before an actual event like this, but definitely all the way throughout. And like I said, I make him carry this around with him even when he's just walking with his friends or whatever. He has to carry a canteen with him. So anyway, that's it.